Usai made a mess, G5 of the jet. I'm about to catch, I double the bed.
What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing today? It's your boy Trippy Goat. I hope y'all having a trippy ass day too. Alright y'all, we gonna hop straight into the story about the first time I ever done shrooms. But first, do your boy a solid. Trust me, give me a little gram. Get a 20. Hey, subscribe for me. Give me a like. Give me a comment. But nonetheless to do, let's get into this story. Now, I was a young man. I'm gonna say I was probably about 21, 22 the very first time I done shrooms. You know, a little bit older than probably what y'all have ever done, but hey, shrooms were never around where I was at. I heard stories about it, but I would have better luck finding a bag of meth before I found any type of shrooms or psychedelics. So, you know, I've always wanted to do it. And then I get a call. It's from one of my friends. He's like, hey, do you remember your old plug? And I was like, yeah, why? Because, see, me and my old plug, we wasn't really talking that much. I already had a couple other plugs that was giving me some better deals. And, you know, my old plug, you know, he kind of had his feelings hurt. You know, he was the type of dude that would, you know, deliver you a 10. You know, like, he wasn't a big plug or nothing like that. But he said, hey, he's selling shrooms. He says he's got a package of shrooms. I was like, alright, bet. So, I tell my mama about it, and I tell my sister, because they both wanted to do shrooms too, and my mom was experienced with shrooms. She's done acid, shrooms, Molly, I mean anything about it, to be honest with you. But she loved anything that had a psychedelic type of feel. So I told her about it, and she was ranting and raving about how we gotta get some. Now, here was the problem to that. Both of those bitches were broke. And I wasn't broke, but I didn't have exactly enough for everybody. So now I'm trying to figure out a way to get some money. So of course, you know, I'm trying to scour, I'm trying to look, and I said, fuck it. Your boy's gonna have to go and work somewhere. So what I done was I went and I think I cleaned up my aunt's house or something. Don't get me wrong, I had a regular job and stuff. I was just fucking broke, you know, and stupid and young. But anyways, I went and cleaned up her house. You know, I had to spend the whole day working just so I could get these bag of shrooms. So when I get over there, you know, I dab up my plug. I'm like, hey, how you doing, my man? Long time no see. Hopefully you ain't got your feelings hurt, you know, little bitch ass. You know, try, what you say? Just have the peace, you know, trying to not have him mad and try to fucking upcharge me for all this shit. So, I'm talking to him, and I see them. Hold up, y'all. Let me turn off my air real quick. Alright, I'm back, y'all. Sorry for the rude interruption. Should be going off any second. Hopefully you all can hear. If not, I'll redo the whole entire story. I don't give a fuck. So anyways, I get over there, and, you know, me and him, we make the peace, whatever, and he pulls out the shrooms. Now, he's got a big old Ziploc bag full of them, and I am fucking stunned. I feel like I walked into heaven. Even though me and my plug wasn't exactly getting the best along at the moment, I wanted to reach over to him and kiss him with my tongue many times. Like, I was so happy when I saw it. So, anyways, you know, I have a hold of the bag. I'm looking at it. I'm feeling it. You know, I ask him like a little kid, like, hey, can can I open it? You know, kind of look at it. So I open up the bag, I pull it out, I'm looking at it. And it's like the weirdest thing ever. It literally looks like a fucking dried up alien fetus. Like, it is fucking weird looking to me. Because, you know, I was never around. I didn't even know what it looked like. So, you know, I'm asking, like, my mom, like, hey, like, how do you consume it and stuff? I had no idea. And, you know, I pay for it. Luckily, he didn't, you know, upcharge me or nothing. It was 10 a gram. I don't know if that's the best deal, but I think that was a pretty good deal. So, I bought 10. You know, I bought straight up $100 worth. I bought 10 grams. And, anyways, though, you know, I take it over there. I show my sister. You know, my mom was in there with me, so she already seen it and stuff. And, we drive back over to her house, to my mother's house. And, we all get up there. And, dude, this is how straight up psychedelic my mom is. She had fucking glow sticks, some blue lights, some trippy fucking posters and everything. Like, she really had everything prepared. She even had peanut butter and crackers waiting for us. So I said, fuck yeah, we getting lit in this hoe. We are getting litty titty. So, you know, I put the shrooms up on the crackers and stuff. I'm eating it, and yo, like, it really did not taste that good. But everybody's saying, oh man, it tastes so bad. Hey, to be honest, it really just tastes like nothing with a little bit of dirt sprinkled in it. Like, it's not that bad, you know? The texture's not even that bad. You know, you just gotta have a little bit of water with you because it's super dry. So anyways, we eat it, and nothing's kicking in. And by the way, we all ate a 3 see, I think it was like a 3.2 or something, or 3.3. I think it was a 3.3. Like, we wanted to do all 10 grams, but we wanted everything to be exactly even. So, you know, we ate like 3.3 or something like that. And, you know, it never did kick in for a good while, you know. Like, we was waiting, we was anticipating, because I wanted to know, like, I didn't even know what to expect to feel. Like, because it does not feel like pot. It doesn't feel like marijuana or flower. It feels totally different. So, you know, I'm waiting. I'm trying to think good thoughts and good thoughts only, because I'm scared of having a bad trip. I did not want a bad trip. And Mom, she's like, are you all starting to feel it? I'm like, no, I ain't feeling nothing. Whoa. And all of a sudden, like, I felt it. And it felt weird. It felt tingly at first. You know what I mean? Like, almost like you look over, but when you looked over, it looked a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like, almost like it was slow, but right then and there, you know? Like, and really, like, patterns started looking a little bit different. Like, the light was a different type of color almost. You know what I mean? Like, kind of just basically put you in a different perspective. It's kind of hard to explain. But we consumed it. Now we're starting to feel litty titty. And y'all, we are really starting to trip. Everything is seeming hilarious to us. Like, everything, we're dying laughing. And my little sister, she's holding up her pet cat. And she's petting her cat. And she's like really starting to pet her cat. And I'm so fucking tripped out by this. The cat looks like it's starting to melt with as hard as she's petting the cat. Like, it's starting to trip me out. I'm like thinking that her fingers are digging into it. So I'm telling her to stop. Like, yo, stop fucking with the cat. You're hurting the cat. You know, I'm really tripping out. Thinking that this cat is being brutally assaulted in front of me. And I'm so tripped out, all I can do is just look at it. And I'm really starting to trip out. My mom, she's dying laughing. And this bitch ass sister, she's fucking petting this cat. And fucking just really petting into it. She's laughing. And that cat fucking looks right at her. And that cat fucking raises its paw just like this right here. I mean, just shaking, ready to smack a hoe. And my little sister sees it and she's like, whoa. And then that BAM! That cat tries to fucking smack her while we're tripping. Now we're all tripping. Like, mom's like, oh. And I'm like, oh, shit. I'm rooting for the cat. I'm thinking it's about to be Street Fighter in this hoe. Like, I'm thinking Mortal Kombat is about to happen right in front of me. While I'm fucking 3.3 grams into fucking shrooms. And my little sister just throws the cat. You know, she's scared of it now. And the cat just runs off. Nothing was wrong with the cat. The cat was fine. Like, honestly, I don't even think she was petting it that hard. I think that cat was a bitch anyways. That cat would fucking smack you and scratch you. It was just a bitch. But honestly, I think I was just tripping. I honestly think that she wasn't petting it hard. I think that I was just imagining that shit. But anyways, you know, we start laughing. We're dying laughing about this. This was the fucking highlight. And everything started dying out later on. You know, after like, I'd say about 4 hours, you know, it started wearing off from us pretty good and stuff. And anyways, you know, had a great time doing shrooms. Called my girl, told her I was off of them hoes and like off the shrooms and stuff. And yeah, it was just a really fun time. But hey, if y'all really did enjoy my story, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like. Hey, give me a little comment. I've done all kinds of things. I want to hear feedback from y'all. Anyways though, love ya. Peace.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.